Of course, the roof is usually raised by the atmosphere of the relays, Alan. We've got 6 races ahead of us. And this is the first lineup. The junior girls 4x100 metres relay. There's the final lineup. Hertfordshire go in lane 1, Lincolnshire in 2, Kent in 3, then Norfolk in 4, West Yorkshire in 5, London go in lane 6, they'll be strong, Greater Manchester in 7, and Lancashire on the outside in lane 8. Well, the lead-off athlete for Hertfordshire is due to be Epsiban Ogunru, but I think they've changed their order. It matters not, it's a team event. It's those orange vests of Hertfordshire that will hopefully carry that baton around well from the inside lane. Baton change is absolutely critical. Lincolnshire should be led off there by Hannah Dunderdale. She'll pass on to Emily Maltby, Georgia Woods and Millie Cooper. Kent go in lane 3. Georgina Middleton will lead off for them in that light blue strip. Dina Asher-Smith, Sophia Eyre and Rhiannon Jones will take over on the next 3 legs. Norfolk in lane 4. That's Emma Tilbrook on the first leg. Laura McDonald will be on second. Then Victoria Mitchell and Cleo Stevenson. I wonder how much practice these squads have had. Very little, I suspect. Kate Vasilev, who we saw earlier, is the lead-off athlete. Kiara Flannery, Lauren Powell and Grace Ailes make up their squad. Lane 6 is the London team. Frances Reid leads off. She'll pass on to Daryl Nita, Selena Swaby Constantine and Stephanie Steele Boyce. Greater Manchester go in lane 7. There they are, Beth Holt Bolton, Heidi Hopwood, Faye Horrocks and Sidonie Brough making up their quartet. And Lancashire then on the outside in that light blue strip. Maxine Maydew, Cassidy Knight, Abby Unsworth and Sophie Riley in the Lancashire squad. But as I was saying, relay squad work is hard to pull together at senior level when athletes have got individual objective, individual ambitions. Never mind about a made-up squad of youngsters from all over the county who certainly are anything but professional. Funding, of course, almost non-existent at this level in terms of money to help get them together for practice sessions. So the chances are the majority of these squads have hardly done anything together before. It'll be very interesting to see whether it's organised chaos, complete chaos, or indeed something a little bit more positive than that. Perhaps we'll see some very good changeovers, who knows. Basic rules of the handovers are very straightforward and very simple, but it's one of the most difficult activities in the athletics portfolio because of the speed the athletes are moving at. Well, I think a starter malfunction there, or a gun malfunction I should say, not the starter himself. Not quite sure what the problem was. I thought it was turning into a long hold. The officials, of course, putting in a long couple of days of work at these championships, do need an enormous pat on the back for their efforts. It is, as we've said before to this afternoon, I think, a military operation almost, getting these hundreds, if not thousands of athletes organised. I think 1,850 athletes was the figure I read yesterday, taking part in these championships.
The athlete for Hertfordshire in lane 1 incidentally false started there and has been shown the yellow card. Rare event in a relay.
It is indeed, yes. So once again, in Hertfordshire in 1, Lincolnshire in 2, Kent in 3, Norfolk in 4, West Yorkshire in 5, London in 6, Greater Manchester 7, Lancashire in lane 8. None of the athletes using starting blocks for these lead-off runs. In fact, I look across in lane 5 there, West Yorkshire. Kate Vasilev did have starting blocks and she's gone off very well indeed. She's made up the ground on the athlete outside of Frances Reid from London, and as they go into the back straight, the first changeovers, you've got to be safe rather than of fantastic quality. Just get the baton from hand to hand. And leading at the moment, surely it's West Yorkshire in lane 5, and those blue bottoms on this second leg is Kiara Flannery. She'll pass over to Lauren Powell. That's a good changeover from West Yorkshire. They've got a big lead now, although going well inside them. Is that the team inside them? Yes, it is. Norfolk, I think that is, on the third leg for them. Victoria Mitchell. In fact, in lane 3 it is, excuse me, Sophie Eyre for Kent. Kent leading, and it's Kent into the home straight who lead, chasing them down or trying to get there are West Yorkshire, with Grace Ailes on this leg for them, and Grace Ailes is going to get there. What a run it is from the Yorkshire athlete, and indeed inside her is Norfolk coming through for second place. Kent there having to hang on for the bronze medal, having taken over with a good lead on the final changeover. But it's a win for West Yorkshire. Norfolk second, Kent in third place. We'll have to wait and see if the officials approve of all the changeovers. Of course, the baton has to be transferred from athlete to athlete within markers on the track.
That was amazing.
Well, it was certainly a confusing middle part of the race. There was no question that the athlete in lane 6 here for London had made a good start, but at this point, let's have a look. Remember, there are judges stationed at the appropriate points around the track to make sure that the baton changes hands within the prescribed zone. Haven't seen any red flags go up yet, so I'm assuming that the judges were happy with everything they saw. Not much in it at this stage either, with lane 3 Kent looking good. And despite the late pressure on them.
Well, really good running on leg 5 here from Grace Ailes to come past Kent. Norfolk too coming through, with Cleo Stevenson having a fabulous leg on leg 4 there, the anchor leg. And Kent do get the bronze medals as consolation. But of course, at this level, with most of the teams just going for safe changeovers, if one of the teams can get a really high quality changeover, they can grab 3, 4, 5 metres on the teams around them. And Kent pretty much came through there round the second bend, not showing at all before that. Well, let's hope there aren't any disqualifications, as you say, Alan. But there are officials at each of the changeovers.